Hello, crazy people, and welcome to 31 Days of Spoops. I don't know about you guys, but when fall comes around, one of the first things I think about is a nice warm beverage. Personally, I love coffee. It is my favorite drink. I used to have it every single day, but I've cut down a bit. It's not a drastic change. I think I've maybe cut 2-3 days. Anyway, for the most part, I still drink a lot of coffee, which probably isn't good for anxiety, but I want to live my best life, okay? And coffee makes me happy. Now, the other day, I went to a coffee shop, and I'm not gonna name it, but I feel like you guys might be able to figure it out. And if you don't, then, that's fine too. You don't really need to know. Now, I went to this coffee shop. I pretty much have an average order. I order a cold brew, and sometimes I'll have a sweet creamer in it, or coconut milk, or almond milk. Just whichever my mood feels. And note, I don't always go to this coffee shop, but when I do, that has become my recent choice. Before then, depending on the time of month, I get a more chocolatey drink that still has caffeine, and it is great. But in this story, I've been getting, the cold brew. So I walk in, very much excited to be at this coffee shop, because for me as a writer, and I say I'm a writer, but I've never published any of my works. A lot of the writing I do is for fun and for myself. Yeah, so when I write, I usually like being at my desk, or lounging on the sofa, or being at a coffee shop, or kind of a cafe environment. I don't know, I like the background noise of it. It's weird. I'll probably talk about that later. Or never. Probably never. I'm sorry. I lied. So, I walk in, go in line, getting ready to order my drink, and I see that they've introduced pumpkin spice. Now, I'm not a huge fanatic of pumpkin spice, but I still appreciate it. And in that moment, I realized to just embrace my basic Californian instincts. I wanted to try it out. There was one thing that caught my eye that was on the menu. Essentially, what the drink was what I usually ordered, but with pumpkin spice. Actually, more specifically, a pumpkin spice creamer. So, I wanted to join in the festivities and please my Halloween heart, and I ordered that. Fast forward, I'm sitting at a table, already writing away, and my drink comes up. I have it in my hand. I'm sitting at the table, and I bring it up to my mouth, and immediately I could smell the pumpkin spice. It smelled glorious. It definitely... this is kind of a no-duh thing, but pumpkin spice smells like pumpkin pie. So I was super excited, so ready to taste both flavors of pumpkin pie and coffee, just two favorite things merging as one. And so after a good smell session, because oh my god, it smelled so good. I still can't get over how good it smelled. After this, I'm gonna light my pumpkin pie candle, because I just need some pumpkin right now. Anyway, already my heart is full of joy with anticipation, and I go to drink this glorious beverage, only to be very perplexed when it just tasted like what I usually get. Tastes nothing like pumpkin spice. I don't even taste a hint of something sweet in it. It just tasted kind of what I usually get without creamer. initially I figured that maybe I need to like mix it around more. So I do, I mix the creamer around and it's become like a lighter color, and I take another drink. Still tasted like my other order that I usually get. So I thought, well, maybe it's one of those things where the more you drink it, the more the flavor comes out. So I did that, and one empty cup later, I was devastated. As I threw that cup in the trash and started to go on my merry way, I came to a horrible realization. I had just paid an extra $2 for scented coffee. Yeah, just let that sink in for a bit. Scented coffee. Now, because I'm a very hopeful person, I hope that perhaps it just wasn't well made. I mean, everyone has an off day. Maybe the barista, the person that makes the drink, maybe they were having an off day. You know, it's a new recipe, it's stuff that maybe it was just an off day for that coffee shop. That's what I hope. And I would be more than willing to try it out again. However, fear holds me back because I do not want to risk paying extra just to have the same thing and then realize again, oh my gosh, I'm paying for scented coffee again. Like, it's kind of like the whole fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me type thing. So I really don't want to do that. Sure, I can wait till I'm out with friends or with my boyfriend, and you know, if they offer to buy me a coffee, I could ask them to get me that, but I would feel horrible to make them pay the extra $2 for potential scented coffee. Here's what I hope you take from this. I'm sorry, I actually didn't have a moral to this story. I'm just really upset and disappointed by these high hopes that I had for this drink. 'Cause again, it smelled glorious, but it tasted not so great. It kind of reminded me of me when I put on makeup. Like, it looks glorious, but I'm a nerd. Anyway, so if you guys figured out exactly where I went and what I got, I sincerely hope that you have a better time with that and that it does turn out to be the most amazing drink that I had planned for it. But if it doesn't, then I am so sorry. Sorry, and know that you are not alone in your devastations. But yeah, in all serious, what's your guys' favorite coffee order? Or do you guys even like coffee? If you don't like, what's your favorite drink? So thank you guys for listening. I am actually gonna go because I really want some coffee right now. And I have all the means to make it here at home. So I'm just gonna skedaddle on out of here. So again, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!